I knew that if I didn't head it and defend the goal, I wouldn't be playing. But if I gave anything above that, the bonus, he was delighted. And a pat on the back from him, you could, you didn't get them very often, but they were worth waiting for, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, because John Robertson talks about he just wanted that little sign, that little okay from Brian Clough on the touchline, and it made him 10 feet tall. Did you feel that? I mean, you're a big man anyway, but did you feel you could take on anyone when he was behind you?
Yeah, absolutely. I remember one situation where we were playing West Ham at home, and the previous week we'd been playing Watford away, and I got my nose broken. And so, you know what happens then? Your eyes go black and all that. So I played against West Ham, so I've still got the black eyes and my nose is over one way. And I think Steve Hodge got 2 or something. We were winning 2-0 coming up to half-time. And I'd been up for a corner, and on the second phase, I was at the far post. And I was up and above, I just can't think of his name now, but he's quite famous. And he did exactly what I would have done. He was struggling, and I'm thinking, I'm scoring here. And I was above him, and he threw his head back. So it smashed my nose again and broke my cheekbone. So I went to hospital, all that sort of stuff, had it all reset and everything. And about 9 days later, this is coming up to Christmas. So I think we just played Celtic in the first or the second leg or whatever, beaten Celtic. And come up to Christmas, so we had Liverpool on one day, and then the next day, the very next day or the day afterwards, we had Luton away. And so we were in the hotel having pre-match, and I got a message to go down to see the boss. And he says, "What do you think about playing today?" And this was 9 days after I broke my cheekbone.
Yeah.
So I said, "Well," I said, "Do you want me to play?" He said, "Well, I do really." So, and it wasn't that much of a risk in terms of there was Dalglish and Rush playing, so it wasn't like. But I knew the next day at Luton there was, I don't know, Mick Harford and countless other giants playing.
Yeah.
So I had to, but I played. I just carried on playing from there. But he said after the Luton game, I know it's a bit of a long story, but after the Luton game, we were on the bus, and he came down the bus, and like we're sitting 4 tables and all that, and we'd started playing a game of cards, our group, and he came down and said, centre half, absolutely brilliant today. None of these buggers would have done that. and the lads give you a stick, you get some pelters, but it was just, that's the way he was. He's fantastic man and manager.